Now for question number 2, what you have here is 6 divided by x squared plus 2 times 2x plus 3. Now this is clearly a proper fraction, so you do not need to do long division. Okay, however, the form in this case is very similar to your question number 1. Because the denominator is x squared plus 2, you cannot factorize this. Therefore, when you write your assumption statement, it becomes ax plus b over x squared plus 2, and plus c over 2x plus 3. Let's simplify to this. So you end up with 6 equals to ax plus b times 2x plus 3 plus c times x squared plus 2. So looking at the values here, you have to decide what will be the value of x you will substitute in order to eliminate some of the unknowns at this point in time. So in this case, very obvious. Okay, you will need to substitute x equals to negative 3 over 2. So when you do that, you end up with 6 equals to, okay, for this whole thing, because this becomes a 0, none of this will exist. So you're only left with the unknown variable c. Okay, so c then times negative 3 over 2 whole thing squared plus 2. When you solve c, it becomes 24 over 17. Our next one will be to find out the unknown a and b. So what I can do is I can actually substitute x equals to 0 in this case. Okay, when I do that, I actually get rid of the a here for the moment. So I substitute x equals to 0 and c equals to 24 over 17. Okay, when I simplify this, I end up with 6 equals to b times 3. Okay, because remember this one is no longer in existence. Okay, and then this one becomes a 3 plus your 24 over 17 that you found out earlier on, and this becomes a 2. So you solve your b and you'll find out that it becomes 18 over 17. Okay, now that you know two of the unknowns, let's substitute another value of x. Okay, any appropriate value of x can be used. Okay, however, as a general rule of thumb, we choose numbers that are easy to substitute. So those will be your integer values. So once you substituted x equals to 1, b equals to 18 over 17, your c equals to 24 over 17, okay, you will now be able to find out that a is minus 12 over 17. Now putting all of them together, you will actually end up with this. 6 over x squared plus 2 times 2x plus 3 is equals to minus 12x plus 18 over 17. Okay, because your a and b have a fraction, so the 17 is in common, so we can put them together this way. A times x squared plus 2, then plus your c, which is 24 over 17 times 2x plus 3. Okay, now this is acceptable. However, if you would like to make it look a bit more presentable, you can actually rewrite it into this form, which is the same thing. 18 minus 12x over 17 times x squared plus 2, and the other partial fraction is 24 over 17 times 2x plus